Hi guys, it is Luke from Beer Tech here once again. This morning we have a review of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A. It's one of their most budget-friendly tablets. It's 16 gig of RAM. It is 1.2 gigahertz processor. Really good budget device for those looking for a tablet that's like an iPad mini, but it's not by Apple. Runs Android, supremely good, but let's have a look with this review right now on Beer Tech. I'm Luke from Breathe In Designs and Beer Tech, starting now. Samsung have had an interesting run with their tablet lineup, with their flagship S3 and S4 tablets being premium and iPad killers, to their budget-friendly options being a little bit hit and miss with some users because of their lack of features and lack thereof. But today's review focuses on the Samsung Galaxy Tab A, their 8-inch budget-friendly tab that ticks a lot of boxes. Let's dive in. Unboxing this thing, you get the tablet, a USB charger and cable. Nice and easy. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A presents well, with an iPad mini-esque tone to it, but with a familiar Samsung design and Android experience. It's lightweight, looks great at any angle, and the finish is smooth, and the tablet is well built too. Its white model looks great and doesn't attract any fingerprints whatsoever. The screen is a 1024 by 768 HD screen, but with only 132 pixels per inch. To put that into perspective, my Xiaomi Redmi 4A phone has a pixel density of 296 pixels. Ouch. So zooming into text will appear blurry, but from a normal distance and for the average user, everything is crisp, clear and bright with the TFT screen, and it won't detract at all from the experience much because of the clarity of the visuals that Samsung put in there. It just won't beat the big players. The layout of the device is standard, with a volume rocker on the right, power button on the top of that, front-facing 2-megapixel camera with a light sensor at the top of it, and on the bottom 2 capacitive app closing and back buttons and 1 physical home button. At the bottom is the micro USB port, headphone jack, and speaker, mono speaker. The back houses the 5-megapixel main camera and that logo. This thing is minimalist, sleek and beautiful, if a little bit pedestrian, with no outstanding features or gimmicks to make it stand out in any way from the rest. But aesthetics are subjective, you know. Outdoors, this device can be seen quite well, with little reflections with the brightness up full, but the battery life will suffer this way. It's only a 6000 mAh battery, so turning on the power saving functions is a good idea with this device. It does game well, it does productivity well, it is an efficient device. Let's have a closer look at the tablet in action indoors. I'll see you there. Okay guys, so here we are with the Samsung Galaxy Tab A, and you'll notice a few things is its compact size. It's only an 8-inch screen, so it's an iPad mini size. Now the resolution of the screen isn't the best ever, but it is quite a crystal clear screen. You have an auto brightness function here, and that will adapt according to the light conditions that you are surrounded with. It has a 1.2 gigahertz processor, so it's quite snappy. Multitasking is pretty good. It browses the web extremely well, but one thing Samsung has given you with this tablet is a whole bunch of features that you wouldn't normally see with a tablet of kind. They give you lots of subscriptions, lots of free software. They give you this reader thing here called Briefing, which gives you news around the world instantly. And they've given you a couple of other subscriptions as well as some Microsoft apps like OneDrive, OneNote. They've given you Skype with it. The other thing is here, Galaxy Apps. So here's Microsoft apps. They've given you Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, Skype and OneDrive. And then here, Galaxy Apps. There's a couple of educational things for kids here, as well as some exclusive stuff, some paid stuff, but this is like an app hub that Samsung has bundled in here with the Galaxy Tab A, and it's actually pretty good. Here it is. There's a kids mode for the tablet, a smart tutor, There's a couple of exclusive game offers here that they're giving you for free that you normally wouldn't get for free. So Badland and Megapolis, Airport City, all these games here they're offering you only for your Galaxy, even cut the rope. Okay, so quite a good extra set of features which kind of makes up for the sort of lack of speed and lack of really good screen resolution that you'd normally get with the other Samsung tablets. The camera is kind of average, as you would expect. Here's some photos here taken with it. It's not too bad. Like, it will give you social media worthy pics, just not anything extremely good. But yeah, it's like pretty good for a tablet, as you would expect. Most tablets have the same kind of camera, each tablet. It's quite zippy, so if you go to YouTube here, it'll open up rather fast. You can open up YouTube videos quite quickly. Let's go to Beer Tech here and have a check, see what's happening on my channel. So as you can see here, video opens up quite quick. This is depending on my Wi-Fi speed as well, but it's quite a good looking tablet for media consumption. There we go. It's quite zippy, quite snappy. It'll multitask really well. So if I keep that open, we'll go back and open up something else. Let's see, let's open up. There's a mass doctor assessment here for kids that it comes with. So open up that. Let's open up Chrome. And let's open up Sonic. Games well as well. So practically every casual game will work really well on this tablet, as well as some high-end titles. Like I've played GT Real Racing on here, and it loads quite smooth. So for a budget-friendly tablet, this is like a $300 tablet. You're getting a great build quality, and you're really getting something worthwhile here. So we'll just load up this and see how it games. There it is. Sonic Boom's running quite well. Quite zippy, there's no lag. The speaker's really good on this thing. It gives you a really good crystal clear audio, not much bass, but that's to be expected from a tablet. You really don't get many tablets with superb speakers. But yeah, it's running quite smooth for gaming. I would definitely use this for gaming, as my kids do. And there we go. So as you can see, we've got a few things open here, and it's still running quite smooth. We have another game open there. You can close these with one click, close all, and they're all done. And it comes with all your standard things. This is running Android, I think it's Android 7. They did say it's the latest version of Android, but I think it is running Android 7. We'll just check that in the settings here. Better check that for you to make sure it's correct. Let's have a look. No, Android 6.0.1, so not Android 7, but it is not very heavy, this ROM. It runs really fast. You're getting a kind of stock standard Android with just Samsung's own icons on top. So it's quite zippy, quite snappy. And you get a good battery life on this thing. We hardly ever have to recharge it, especially with that adaptive brightness. It's really efficient. It runs well with productivity. Music plays well on it. 16 gig of storage isn't quite enough, but that is suitable for sort of budget users. Like we have an SD card in here to put photos on, just like like an 8 gig SD card. We just regularly transfer them to the cloud or to the PC, which it does well also. So it'll game fine, it's productive. The only thing is with this device is the build. It is actually all plastic. If we have a look here at the body, right? It looks really good, but it is in fact all plastic. So everything you see there is plastic. You know, it's got these capacitive buttons, one physical button for home, but yes, the build is something to be desired. Micro SD card slot there, volume rocker there, power, but these are all plastic buttons. It doesn't feel rickety or creaky, it's just that because to keep the cost down, they've made it a plastic body, which is one sort of downside of this particular tablet. But all in all, it's extremely good to use, it's efficient, it's really good at what it does, and I would recommend this really highly. It's 1.2 gigahertz processor. It has I think it's 2 gig of RAM, and it's just really efficient. Let's go back to the settings and check that for you. There it is, 1.5 gig of RAM. So it's on the lower end of the spectrum of things in terms of a tablet, but because they've optimized it so well, everything runs extremely smooth. So we can actually go here to Word and use that and be productive. And it runs extremely well on a tablet. And Samsung are giving you lots of benefits with this tablet, lots of subscriptions that you wouldn't get with anything else. And that's why it's so good. So highly recommended device. It has many features. It is compact, it's great for media consumption, high definition screen. The DPI isn't as high as other tablets, but you can still view things very crystal clear on this device. It games well, budget friendly, highly recommended 8-inch tablet, extremely good. There are other models available with more RAM and bigger screens, but for us, this is a great iPad mini alternative as we smashed our other one. Whoops! And yeah, for more information, you can contact me at BeardTech, Breathe In Designs. Please like, share and subscribe if you want to know anything else about this tablet. I've been Luke, you've been the audience. Have Beardtastic fun. Visit my Patreon to support the channel and the work of BeardTech, getting free software and free graphic design tutorials to those that need them for their business or personal pages. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one.